on time, right on time. You was up there for a long time. 53. I'm gonna be sweating bullets up there. I'm really 60. Next slide. Next slide.
I'm gonna pull a Jeffries and throw a couple of arms in there. Get at least a minute of that.
Obviously, I referenced this in the thing as far as beginning in 1853, but I didn't give an actual source for it.
See how big them arms is, man.
How many points is it if we don't have 5 minutes?
2 points per 30 seconds.
2 points per 30 seconds.
Per 30 seconds.
Over or under?
Yeah, that was my bad. Because I was supposed to talk about it.
I'll come over here and take a drink too.
Yeah, I was supposed to talk about the military website. It was the Army website.
What was the next CEO?
If you're on orders, 4 bags.
I got 2 bags, that's it.
I'm worried.
No, I'm worried my bags are more than 50.
Screensaver.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, it turned off or whatever.
That's all. Couldn't see it.
How much time are we at now?
And there's some people that don't want to search for it.
0.
Whenever you're ready, sir. We can start speaking up.
Okay, good morning. My name is Technical Sergeant Timothy Montjoy. I'm currently stationed at Shaw Air Force Base in South Carolina. I work for the 609th Air Communications Squadron. Today, my domains of culture briefing will be on technology and material, more specifically closer to the technology aspect of it. But we will touch on the material aspect as well. One source of technology that we use is the communication piece. A lot of people look at technology in today's world as we communicate over computers with email and radios and things of that nature. But that's not all we use. That's not all we have as far as technology within the military. Today we will talk about acquiring technology equipment, changes with the technology that we use within the military, as well as how we communicate with technology across the world as well as in the military. How do we acquire technology equipment within the military? I'm sure everyone here, especially Sergeant Jeffries, can attest to acquiring equipment and going with the lowest bidder, things of that nature, and that can kind of get frustrating sometimes, but that's just kind of how it is within the military. One of the companies that the military uses to acquire equipment is B&B Electronics Manufacturing Company. Per an article by ArmyTechnology.com, B&B Electronics include project managers, hardware engineers, and quality assurance engineers that take our military communication products from concept through design, implementation, test, and production. What are some of the challenges that we encounter with our technology? Across all services, we try to communicate as efficiently as we can, but sometimes we come across aspects where Air Force doesn't speak Army language, or Marine or Navy or Coast Guard. as time has gone on, we have gotten better on how we communicate across the services. And that has enabled our warfighting effort to be more reliable and be more secure. Some of the upgrades that we have encountered over the last 50 years is ComSat within radios, and keeping the information out of the enemy's hands, as well as how we send and receive electronic messages, which is email. Everybody can attest to getting the email and not being able to open it because of the little encryption symbol, which actually is more safer and secure because it keeps the vital information out of the enemy's hands. Speaking of sending information over electronic messages, that's one way that we use technology to communicate. What are some of the advantages of using technology to communicate? We have radios, like I said, as well as computers. In an article titled Electronic Systems by NorthropGrumman.com, there now is a modular control and reporting platform available for teams to use while tracking aircraft activity during multiple air surveillance scenarios. That is just another aspect of how we use technology to win the warfighting effort. We have communicating tools as well as tracking tools to determine friendly and enemy coordinates to win the warfighting effort. That's why we all need to make sure that we stay up on the technology of today. Today, we have covered briefly a little bit about the technology in the military. John Jeffers.
Yeah.
From acquiring technology equipment, changes with the technology that we use in the military, as well as a little bit about how we communicate with the technology within the military. So, Boswell, any questions?
Thirsty.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, I was sitting there like, I was like,
You're doing it wrong, it's a single bond.
still got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go, but I'm gonna get this 5, 7 year old.